quick tutorial about a few of my setups. I don't have my clip, so excuse what I got going on. I went and got another rod and reel, and I pieced this one together myself. It's a I've been getting good hits too today. It's a Bass Pro qualifier, and it's a 7:5:1 gear ratio, 7 barons. And when I tell you on a 7-foot medium heavy, when I tell you the qualifier, the pro qualifier, it's hands down. I went and bought well, this one is pretty old. This Johnny Morris 7-foot medium heavy. I had a 7-foot heavy, and I was going with everything new, with everything with Johnny Morris. And what happened was I had the heavy rod. It was just what it was. It was heavy. I mean, as far as weight wise, no, it was the Carbon 2.0 Carbon extra light, not extra light, but Carbon light setup. Now, did I have any problems with it, with the 7-foot heavy? No, but I do a lot of versatile fishing, and I had it's hard to throw crankbaits on a heavy rod, which that's not what it's for. But I had sold all my old gear, and I was going with everything with Johnny Morris, and it's might be considered expensive to some people. The whole setup, I didn't buy it as a combo. $250 for everything, for the rod and reel. I just missed the sale on the there we go. See, but I've been catching these all day, bro. All day. The bait bigger than him. Yeah, if you're wondering what I'm using a watermelon seed lizard. They don't really care for the watermelon lizard, but they do care for watermelon seed, period. Pretty much anything you throw that's watermelon is almost guaranteed to fish, you know. But I haven't had any size. Caught a 4-pounder the day before yesterday, 4 and a 3. So back to what I was saying was I was doing a lot of versatile fishing, so the heavy was just a little bit too out of my range, because I had to rotate a lot of baits on it, you know, spinner baits, you know, crankbaits, chatterbaits. It wasn't throwing as well, and I think I just went out of my range as far as the rod wise, because you know, I was redoing all my gear, and for me to have just one heavy rod, I didn't need it. So what I did was got medium heavy, fast taper. So yeah, overall wonderful rod and reel. You can feel the quality in your hand if most people know what I'm talking about. It is the ideal rod and reel. But back to this pro qualifier. So I was like, okay, well, I've never been a big fan of Bass Pro. My cousin put me on the Bass Pro thing, you know, and I said, well, the Johnny Morris didn't give me no problem, so let me go try with a similar rod and reel. So I went to Cabela's and I said, okay, well, let me try out the Pro Qualifier. It's made by Bass Pro. I haven't had a problem with the Johnny Morris. Let me check that out. And when I tell you, I can't stress how much it's, bro, dude, it's like actually, to me, it runs better than the most expensive rod. And that's crazy. I was like, dang it, man, this thing feel better than the Johnny Morris, you know? And I got it on a Albert Garcia 7-foot. I got it on the 7-foot medium heavy, fast taper, Albert Garcia rod, you know, the rod itself. You can feel the cheapness, to me, in the rod, but you can feel the expensiveness into the reel. Oh man, dude, it's a, like I said, it's a 7.5.1 gear ratio, 7 bearings. Dude, as quiet as you want it to be, man. This thing is the smoothest casting rod. That was a rookie move. See, that's why you always keep your hand on your spool. Now, if I was a rookie, that would have turned out bad. But back to what I was saying. It is the idea set. Now, if I would have went to Bass Pro just to see if they have the rod there, I would love to know if they have the rod for this qualifier, this pro qualifier. And if they do, I'll be buying another one, and I would do the the full combo. I'm not a big fan on combos, because when you buy combos, it's going to be either one or two things. Either you're going to get you a good rod and a shitty reel, or you're going to get you a good reel and a shitty rod. I bought the Crush. I bought the Lose, the green. Dude, those are the shittiest rod and reels I have ever owned. For the money that you're paying for it, I don't really think, I think the rod itself is like worth the whole setup. The reel sucks. Dude, I have caught many giant bass, and I had it maybe, here we go. I bought many see, that was a horrible hook set. That's what I was telling you about. The backbone on that Alba Garcia is trash, dude. I mean, the backbone on the Alba Garcia is, you can almost feel it about to break on you. Wow. I lost a fish today, and look what he had in his mouth. And I lost him on that. So that was, I wonder if anyway, I can feel the cheapness in the reel. Now the reel wasn't no more than maybe 70 bucks, 60 bucks. It's wonderful looking if you want to go off of looks, but as far as I don't know, I just can't explain it. It would take you to feel what I'm talking about. But the reel, oh my God, dude, I am so much in love with this thing, man. I do more fishing with this one than I do with my Johnny Morris. And once again, I can clear the pond with this Johnny Morris. Now, most people are talking about the high-speed Barons. I don't have anything against them. But if you set your rod and reel and you get the right rod and reel, if you set it right, I don't think you should have to change the Barons in them. I will change the Barons in them anyway, just to see, because I'm the guy that like to test out a lot of things. I will do that just for experiment purposes only, because like I said, once again, I can clear the pond with this Johnny Morris. So yeah, man, if you get a chance and you got a couple of extra dollars and you're looking for a nice decent rod and reel, you might want to go check out that Pro Qualifier, man, by Bass Pro. I had it for about 2 weeks now, and I haven't been disappointed. Give you guys a little close-up look at it and see if you kind of get an idea of how it looks. And as far as feel-wise, it feels wonderful, man. It's a pretty decent looking rod. I mean reel, I'm sorry. Like I said, smooth, super smooth, man. I'm talking about I couldn't believe, for the price that you're paying for the reel, man, I couldn't believe that it was that smooth. And I said, wow, this is what I'm getting for 70 bucks. And I said, man, from here on out, I'm buying everything Bass Pro. I'm not going with anything else. You know, now I'm granted, don't get me wrong, I am not saying that everything that you buy for $70 is going to be what you're looking for. I had to go through a lot of rods and reels and to find what fits me comfortable and suits me just right. And I'm very particular. People who know me, they know it's never too much about the price with me. It's I buy what I can afford, and if I like it, I'll get it. But like I said, so far, man, the Johnny Morris, that has me sold. That Johnny Morris ain't, you know, I normally keep them for a year or 2 years, and I sell them and go start all over and get new things. I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold on to that Johnny Morris for a long time, dude. Because like I say, even with the medium heavy, it feels almost as you got a heavy rod in your hand. It's not as stiff, but you're looking for the little bit of resistance to let you know that it's a medium heavy. But I just keep out here. I'm gonna stay out here and catch more fish, and trying to see if I can catch me at least a 5-pounder on the Pro Qualified. But if not, I won't be disappointed. I'm trying to see what it do with a lot of weight on it. As far as the rod, I can see that if I set a hook on at least a 5-6 pounder, that I think the rod will give. It's just the feel of it. It's too, I don't know. I feel a decent backbone, but it's not the backbone to where I would feel comfortable pulling a fish out of some weeds or anything like that. But if you get a chance, man, and you got spare money, and if you're looking for a new setup, I don't normally promote nobody stuff. I'm just starting out on YouTube. I'm trying to get a bunch of viewers and followers. So I'm just starting out, and I don't believe in promoting anything. But dude, if you're looking for a reasonable, nice rod and reel, and it feels wonderful, man, you just got to go check it out for yourself. So be blessed.